Thank you, Reed. Good morning, people.
Good morning.
All right, first and foremost, before we get started, everybody stand up. Everybody stand up, slap your neighbor on your left, right, side, good morning. All right, I want to make sure everyone's aware. Make sure everybody's aware that for today, event, I want to remind you that this event is not about us. It's about you guys. It's not about me, it's not about Bob, it's about Brian. All right? This event is about you and it is for you. So you will get the most out of it that you pull out of it yourself. And we're going to start by, I want real quick, let's stand up one at a time, just in case everybody doesn't know each other. Introduce yourself, say your name and where you're from. Okay, let's start with Derek.
Derek Dunbar from Chicago, Illinois.
Leah, and then
Very Oklahoma City.
Stephanie Warren, Oklahoma City. I'm Drew from Kansas City, Missouri. Casey Coleman, Tokyo, Japan.
Tanner Gray, Ralston, Oklahoma. Where? Ralston, there. Mitchell, Oklahoma City. Fred Howard, Fort Worth. Hunter Gomez, Oklahoma City.
Okay, good, good. All right. Remember what I just said. This event is for you guys. Yes, I'm going to need that service. You know, we do okay. So here's the thing. I'm going to do something today that I've never done, and it will just be for today on. Okay. Moving forward, we go back to normal. But for today, I want everybody to close your pads, put your pens down, close your recording devices, close them down. Here's the thing. I want everybody to focus. I want everybody to hook in to the information that we're sharing with you, everything we share with you. I want you to seek for understanding today. I want you to dig deep. We bring to this stage, the reason why I should close everything is I know you know me. I don't have to take notes on everything. Because it's important to capture what you're listening to. But we've done you guys a disservice. We've already talked about this already. We've actually done the fixation community a disservice because everyone's gotten so adept at catching nuggets, writing down nuggets. Everybody wants a nugget. That we forgot that the nugget is supposed to propel you, it's supposed to influence you to ask the next question. Why? Ask why. Ask how. But we capture the nugget and we settle. Oh, that's a good nugget. And we stop. As officials, as a community. No. If it captures you, you have to understand there's something else with it. So we have to ask the next question. That's why today is very, very interactive. It's participatory. Is that the word?
Yeah.
You have to be engaged to get the most out of it. So instead of continuing to build nugget collectors, we're going to start building miners. And there's a big difference. Because when you're mining, you're in the ground, you're under earth, you're in the dark. You might be by yourself. You do things in the dark that no one else sees, right? You're working hard, you're grinding. No one sees it. But when you get that vein of gold, that's what goes. Back in the 1800s when miners would be panning for gold or be mining for gold, what was the word they would use when they hit gold? Anybody know? I don't know what it is. What's the word? Eureka. Thank you. Stand up and say that again.
Eureka.
Thank you. Yes, we need eureka moments. We need you to be grinding. We need you to hit you and you just stop in your tracks. Because that light bulb goes off. Okay? When you have that moment, it sticks with you. Because you had to work to get it. When it's presented before you and laid before you, oh, it's cool. But do you really understand it? But if you work for it, you grind for it, you there it is. Children, man. We have that moment, man. It stays with you. That's when you become a miner. If you hit that thing of gold, that then is going to continue to pay dividends for you and your family moving forward over time. When you give it a nugget, what happens when you spend that nugget? It's gone. It's gone, right? And there's nothing else falling after that nugget. You can place it for you. Oh, that's cool. I got it. You spend it. It's gone. No, we want continual flow. We want residual income. All right? That's what we're looking for. So no, we're gonna grind. And we're going to stop. Now, I said we're doing this this day only, right? All right? Moving forward, we'll operate normal. Now, by the way, I know you guys are thinking we just started. I'm not this thirsty, I promise you. But there have been several multiple studies done on personalities that can interpret the meaning of this. Is this glass half empty or half full? Does everyone have an opinion? Now, not to say we're going to judge anyone's personality, that's not what we're doing. But with a show of hands, who believes the glass is half empty? Who believes it's half full? Of course, there you can answer.
Well, I don't think it's half anything.
But you know what the truth is? And here's the truth. Here's the piece that no one really pays attention to. This glass is 100% full. Yes, why? It's only half. 60% full water. All right. Well, what's on top of the water? Come on now. Air. What is the air? What is air? Can you see it? It's kind of flimsy, kind of wishy-washy. Air can be anywhere, right? I'm gonna equate this with our game. We need to remove the air from our game. The air is the fluff. The fluff. We spend so much time and energy working on the fluff. We don't actually work on the fundamentals of basketball officiating. Everybody works on getting their footwork right. Oh, stagger. Gotta get my stagger. Gotta get my stagger. Pow, 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 pow. 3 little contact to a whistle. But our stagger's on point. All right? We're working on all the fluff. Everybody working on the Billy Kennedy coming in the single slot. Everyone working on the Billy Kennedy, right? But while we're doing that, we're going to get a little screen and we'll crash and run over it. We're like, oh, no whistle. No! We're not working on fluff today. I'm just telling you straight up. No fluff. We see it, we'll probably challenge it. Okay? Right now, we're working on getting our plays right today. That's what we're working on. Getting our plays right. Now, like I said, we're going to do things a little bit different today. We have to ask ourselves, I'm not going to answer this for you, and some of you have already heard this. Ask yourself, what type of vessel are you? I said behind you, can't see it. What type of vessel are you? Are you full or are you empty? If this glass is full of water, can I pour any more water into it?
No.
No. You have to empty yourself. Empty yourself. You can't put something on top of something that's already full. You have to decide to empty yourself so you can get the most out of this opportunity. If that is from passion by. Last thing, maybe, possibly. All right. So this is going to be very interactive today. Incredibly interactive. All right. I'm going to bring Blanca up, Brian up. We're going to share with you our approach for the day. Give you guys an idea of what it is that we're doing. All right. All right. Without any further ado, Blanca Burns, you want to talk to everybody?
Can we say yes now? Or?
No. All day. That's all day.
Really?
This is real. All day.
Okay. I'm just sure.
First of all, I just want to take a moment to recognize anybody here who got hired in any new conference. Anybody here? Raise your hand, tell us where you got hired.
Southland.
Southland. Anyone else? Okay, well, it's coming. Wayne?
Volleyball.
Well, that just goes to show that if you just put in the work, like things happen, right? I know Trey has been here since day one, since we started this, and this group, really, like we've had the same group for how long? And it's always just us, right? But that's what it takes. We use each other to get better. So let's just do that today. Let's feed off of each other. I was gonna say, you talked about getting plays right, but I think we should also really focus on just your discipline. Right, just get your plays in your primary, do not come out of your primary with distraction. Okay, so I just think if we focus on that, it'll help us in the long run. I'm gonna be on the court, communication court, right?
Mm-hmm.
So verbal, nonverbal communication with coaches, players, and partners. So we're gonna focus on that, on my court, and I think, Wayne, what are you gonna do on the court?
Positioning and principles.
You know I love my principal. So yes, we will be sound.
So can you talk a little bit more about the principles that you're talking about?
Yeah, good question. I was trying to think what this is. Here's the thing. Every time you put area whistle, you should know why. Every time you make a decision, or don't make a decision, it applies to a principle somewhere in our rule book, in our Bible. So if you have a call, we should be able to explain, to defend our decision by principle. If we have a block charge and we call it a block, why was it a block? Well, the defendant never steps, I'm sorry, the defendant never steps initially regarding this. It's that simple. If we know our principles, like, like breathing, then those plays become simpler. We don't have to look at it, process, and then make a decision. No, we know when we see it. It becomes easy, because then we can focus on everything else. People in the initial gain awareness information. But we're so focused on making, this play right here is right or not. If we can't pull anything else, that we gotta know. Legality, we have to know. Verticality, we have to know. Incidental contact, we have to know. Screening, post play, we have to know it. Just like breathing. But every single one of you, every single one of you could recite your cell number if you needed to, right? Without thinking about it. Why? Because you know it. So everyone says block charge is so hard. It's really not. If that defendant's not legal, it's easy. Real simple. If they are, they maintain legality, then the next decision is easy. But that's what we're working on. I'm sorry.
You're good, and what's the format, like as far as a running clock or
Yeah.
two shots?
Yes. It's 20-minute running clock. The clock will stop in the last minute of the second half. We're shooting one for everything, 1 for 2, 1 for 3.
The whole time?
The whole time. We're shooting and one. Yeah, we are shooting and one. And there are no timeouts. Running clock. There's a 10-minute period between games. Their goal is to keep the game moving, so the players can get reps in front of their coaches. That's their goal today. We're going to assist them with that. They're not tracking numbers. No one's going to foul out. So just report a number to the table. Whatever number you have, whatever number you want to work on. That's not waste time trying to gather numbers or information. Go to the table, report it, let's keep rolling. At the same time, let's not get into any unnecessary hurries that can lead into mistakes. Okay. So you have to move with purpose. Efficient, effective. All right. No balls. Good question.
But we should still be aware.
Yes.
So let's just pretend that, we're women, we shoot at 5, right, men at 10, right?
No.
So those are. So we need to already know these things, right? Like when we're at 4, we need to know that we're going to 5 and not communicating to my partners, hey, next one. And I know that's not happening here, but let's just take advantage of this opportunity because we all know that we've kind of been away from the game because of everything that's going on. So definitely take advantage of this. Be aggressive in your primary. Okay, get your plays right. Be a good teammate and help when you need to. Okay, that's all I got.
All right. You know?
Oh, man, I'm the guy here taking notes, crunching on all that. We're all wired differently, but that's I'm excited to be here with you guys. I'll work over with many guys and we will, I don't have another partner here, so we're looking to do the principles, communication, they're doing positioning. We'll talk about that, and what I appreciate about this group is that you included our men's officials into a more, women's deal, but these guys have benefited from it. I've benefited from it because of how we're communicating. How you guys communicating is carrying over, and so thanks for letting me be a part here. I guess, I told Wayne this. I'm reading a book, and it's about the time that you started talking about this, and I'm like, okay, this thing came up to me and it applied because I was walking, talking to Derek at 6:30 in the morning, what, 7, whatever time it was, like 6:30. Okay, so we had a conversation, I was walking, and then right after that, I hear this part, we talked about like coming to this event. And I know for you guys, it's not an issue. I mean, an event's open, you're gonna go to, where, whatever it is, last minute. I mean, I know a couple guys went last minute just to do that, and you're gonna go to, because you're hungry for that. And that attribute, I mean, I know we had one guy get hired, and I know all of us are still wanting to put it in, but it's what you continue to do, it's gonna pay off in this long run. I mean, I can speak to me, I'm average, Lon's not average, I'm average, but the thing for me is I kept going. I stayed connected to the sources that got me there. And so for you guys, continue on, because it's a long journey. I mean, I did the old 10-year deal of going to camps and, didn't get a breakthrough, but, for us, it's a journey. But this is, so in this time, COVID hit, there's a lot of uncertainty of what's, going on, feel defeated and all that. You just don't know what the future is. But this is a book I'm reading. It's The Way of the Warrior. Mick Manus is the author. He's got another one that I enjoyed. But this is what he read, or what I read when I was there. And the warrior knows their power. Even in defeat, the warrior is never powerless. Even when they're weak, the warrior knows their true strength. The warrior has a fire within that always burns brightly, even in the darkest moments. Yet the warrior knows that the fire burns only if there is more wood to be consumed. The warrior understands the relationship between wood and fire and knows that the soul is the fire that must be fed to burn brightly. The warrior has learned how to harness their strength, focus their power, and replenish their energy. It is in this practice that the warrior becomes like a force of nature. The warrior always fuels the fire of their soul. To survive a long winter or COVID, the warrior goes out, goes out morning by morning to secure enough wood to keep the fire burning within their shelter. They understand that the fire is life, that if the fire goes out, the cold will overtake them. But wood keeps the fire burning. And for what you're doing right now, you guys are putting wood on your fire. Get connected to people that can help you get where you want to be. So I look forward to the word today, and what we learn. I'm gonna try to be in the way that we're getting in and detail and everything. I'm gonna try my hardest to bring it. I'm more of a laid back guy, but I think it's a blonde thing. Well, for me, this last year, or the last few years of refereeing and the where my mindset is now. I mean, getting players right, you're gonna get to the point where it's like, okay, I know how to get players right. But the most important thing for me now is the communication part of it and the relational part of it, and knowing that they'll come here, refereeing the ball game. I mean, yeah, we got a job to do, but we also have an opportunity to be relational with our partners and all that. And for us to be the crew chief that we want to be, I mean, you got to serve your partners, you got to be relational and intentional about every little detail outside of the nuggets or the position and all that. I mean, there's more to it that's more important to this, and we're going to help share some of that stuff.
Good job, man. All right. You know what? Here's something that just hit me. Yes. Okay. Everybody in this room has great. If you did, you would be here. The key is how we pull it out. We're gonna do our best to assist you with that. But you have to defend you, but you're not going to give birth to. Does anyone know what an arborist is?
Sounds great.
Okay. Anyone know what an arborist is?
He's serious an arborist.
Something about trees. That's correct.
Oh, tree surgeon. Oh my God.
You're right.
Somebody saves trees.
Right. An arborist is a tree surgeon. What does the tree surgeon do with the tree? It trims and cuts back trees, but it prunes. Not only do they prune the dead branches, the leaves, dead branches, and diseased part, but they also prune back pieces of the limbs that are fruitful. Think about that. Why would you cut away something that's providing fruit? That's that's wrong. Why would you cut it back? Because you wanted to provide more food. Come on now. More food. That's why. Everybody in this room today is gonna get cut. Just tell me. You're gonna get cut. The key is, there are a lot of people that can be considered themselves successful, happy, when they're being praised. But praise doesn't have to grow. Okay? It does not. So the key is whether you're not doing well or you are doing well, you still get cut. Because you want to be more fruitful. Okay? So some of us will get cut more than others today. But understand the purpose behind it. I prefer for you to hurt my feeling in private than me to go out there and get embarrassed in public. Okay? So yeah, we're gonna bring it to you. It's not out of malice, it's not out of trying to get somebody up, but we don't operate that anyway. But what we do is bring it to you to help build your understanding. So that we pull everything you got in you, it's in you, or you wouldn't be here. We're gonna help you pull it out. All right? So then you can go out and keep moving forward. And then move forward to the next step. All right? Any questions before we get started?
What time did the game start?
Game started at 10. We have something else we need to do before we start stretching and getting ready. Okay? Well, everyone completed the quiz, right? Y'all completed the quiz. We will review that answer in the second class session.
Okay.
But right now,
Yes.
before we get on the floor, we're going to take a test. And here's
I'm ready to talk.
and here's the thing. Before you can get on the floor, you must score 90%. Or you can't get on the floor. So, if you score less than 90, yeah, you have to retest it. Are we all ready?
So you're saying you got your dripping on?
No, we're going to text the list.
I actually did take the winner gets one prize.
The winner gets a little prize.
I believe you all got text from me. Check that. There's a link, or maybe it's showing it. So just click on that one, that's the next question.
Yeah, you're not doing that for me. No, it's not.
You sure?
It's not. Oh, I don't want to jump you.
Yep.
Wait, I forgot there.
And I'm usually.
Is this a different one? This is different, yeah. You're gonna level it at.
And I use that to
It said what?
It says all the teachers.
Yeah, my students were not happy. The first one was a quiz. You're
It's different in the grade book.
This is the test.
Why do you know that?
Quiz and type of the same. I'll go into it.
There's no quiz, it's hard to read.
There you go. And I'm gonna trust all of you that you're not pulling up your rule book on your phone while you're taking it.
Or I sincere.
Hey, is there new rules? That's awesome. Can we do this again? Is it approved?
Back to that.
Okay.
And we can have little snacks and waters and get out of here. Other stuff, whatever you have time, we have time to go out here between the games. And sanitizer. I just, yeah, that's so easy for that. Sorry, so much of it.
This is read now, get stretch.
Oh, yeah, so, absolutely the 3 feet.
Yeah. You finish work, lay your phone down. Oh, Mitch and Drew finished first, right? Okay. For Maggie?
Oh, wait. I didn't realize the prize was related. Like, who finishes first?
So you're like that kid that sits in the back.
Hey, so I didn't even get the quiz on time.
That may have been on purpose. Mitch scored a 9. Drew scored a 9. Hannah scored a 9.
I didn't do the second part of
Good. Thank you. There you go there.
Okay, how do we reset it? Okay, I didn't get it, but, you know.
You better go back in and reset it.
Oh, so
I knew it was that one.
There you go.
I knew it, I was like, there's that word, okay, I don't know, but. I knew it, I was like,
Are we good?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. So we finished it, are we good?
Yeah, okay.
That's all. Real quick. So we don't know that. Well, I didn't hear. Okay, so why is that? Why is it 22nd? Third block, it's not block, right? It's the shot exam? No team control.
Oh. Are we ready to go back in?
Yes. Block into the back court. It's a dead ball. He kicks the ball, dead ball in the back court. So if it's in the front court, I get the 20 seconds.
So if, let's say, shooter shoots, block, he gets a rebound, you know, that's a shot clock?
No.
When we get in the backcourt, when we violate in the backcourt, it wouldn't,
By the defense.
right, it wouldn't reset to 30 anyway in the backcourt, only on foul.
Show me in the rule book.
Yeah,
Show me in the rule book. We're gonna find it. No, show me in the rule book.
yeah.
So like five, here we go. Look at that.
The first two officials who finished the fastest score were Drew and Mitch. All right, so we have a prize for both of you. Drew, you get to pick.
Drew.
Mitchell,
You made the wrong decision. You made the wrong decision.
there you go. All right,
I mean, I was gonna wander.
so let's take the next 20 minutes to stretch. Oh, one more thing we need to do. I almost forgot. One more thing we need to do. TC, stand up. Leader, stand up while you take any test. All right, you guys are crucial. Okay? Come through. See, Jared and Hunter on that side of the room. Everybody else stand up. Yeah. Anyone have a coin? Oh, wait, I got it.
You got the volleyball.
Leave. Hold it. Red or black? Hold it in the air. Ready?
Exactly how you.
And it is black. So you need to choose first. It's like playing church. So,
Thank you.
you got the picture.
Hey, this is the last place.
Wow. Can't go wrong in this group.
Hold up.
I'll take Drew and Trey.
What is she
I think that's so good. Well, then why not take Trey? I'll take Mitch.
Mitch?
Come on, Trey.
Yeah?
Parent.
Hey, Kennedy?
Is there?
Hey, can we take anyone else? Is there anyone else that wants to work on it?
All right, people, this is your crew you'll be working with.
All day.
All that. This is your crew. So this is your crew. This is the crew you will work with all day long, okay? And even when we come back in the classroom, this is your crew. Got it?
Got it.
All right, let's get ready, people. All right, Drew. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay. Help me out a little bit. There you go. There you go. Position just. Because you know how we do it. You can just watch it one time.
My bad.
You can watch it once. Last time you're gonna carry this area over here. Help you out just a little bit. Who's the lead?
I see.
See? All right.
Where's the contact gonna happen? So I don't wanna be seen.
All right. Next time, let's try.
I like it now.
All right. Everybody ready? Here we go. Double whistle.
Oh.
And we gonna say yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, I'm at the sea, so I really thought he was like looking at, he got some screen action going on over here.
Somebody said there you
Who's at the lead?
I am, and I just got a call now. Okay, do you have anything else? Yes, okay.
And I saw him lean into it. We should look at it.
It's okay. So it's a
Okay,
process.
so let's send the players to the benches.
Okay.
And then we're gonna discuss what the call on the floor is, the common foul by, whatever his number is, right, whatever.
You definitely thought it was excessive.
Okay, so we're gonna look at upgrading it to,
Okay, walk us through it. How we doing?
So I'll go let is your call?
I'm the calling official.
Okay, cool. You already sent it to their benches.
Not yet. I've seen it.
I said send it to the benches.
I've seen it.
Hey guys, go to your bench, go to your bench, go to your bench.
Okay. What's that?
And then, who's the all?
You are. So I'm gonna go
So
tell
who's
you.
the U1?
I'm in YouTube. So
Okay, so you're gonna go to the,
I'll let the media people know.
and then me and you are gonna get the coaches together and tell them we have a common foul.
Okay, so hold on real quick. So let's just do it like we're in an actual game, so let's just role play.
Yeah.
So instead of saying we're gonna do this, Tyler, I need you to go and tell this coach, Derek, go and tell this coach, like I want it to be a little bit more
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
we're
Okay,
gonna
so Derek, go tell the media, town, we're looking at upgrade foul, and then 2 and F1, and then you're gonna go tell the home coach, and I'll go tell the away coach, we've got a foul, a common foul by White, whatever it is, and we're gonna look at upgrade. Or we're gonna take a look at it, not necessarily.
Let's do it. One, two, seven. One form everyone.
I'm gonna go get the media. Hey, we're looking at a possible upgrade to that.
Go ahead, Derek.
Derek,
I already talked to them.
do it again, do it again.
We're going to, they're going to look at a possible upgrades in F1.
They are,
We're going to look at upgrades in F1.
because we're a team, it's a little thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Coach, Mendes, sorry.
We've got a couple foul, we got together, I think one of us possibly up there. We can go to monitor.
Yeah, coach, we have a common foul, my wife, whatever, we're gonna look to upgrade that chemical. And then me and Tyler go first, let's go back, look at this is the monitor. So we're not saying anything.
When did you replay that, sir?
Derek, I see the coach coming up. You can go back up.
And you possibly move something that we can see that you.
Who's the one? I'm sorry. I'm not over there.
Hey, is there any other, do you have any other, any of this?
Derek. He'll be back there.
Oh, it's on me down low?
Yeah. You got other responsibilities.
Okay.
You just say-
Players.
Through your jam.
This is one, so this is the one.
Just the one,
The other three cameras with that.
and we got seven.
I didn't even show this until they asked for it. I think we do have some. Why you don't have it?
I think sound.
I don't know, I've just been told to ask that.
No sound.
So,
We don't want to get accused from the TV people.
yeah, have you made a decision? Yeah. So now, we're gonna go back to the center circle and I'm gonna go with you.
So you can just stay there and say, hey, Tyler, you're there.
Hey, go get Eric.
There you go.
Can you play one more time for us, sure? Do one more time. One more time. All right, Tyler.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Wayne. Thank you.
No.
Tyler, thank you.
I see it says, possible to the face, define that area. I got excessive and severe, definitely upgrade it.
All right, so you know who our shooter is. I mean,
How do we look at it that many times and none of us know?
well, it's hard to see who the shooter is, but
Did you look?
oh wow. All right, coaches, so we made a decision that that play was unnecessary and excessive. We're gonna have one shot for blue, and white ball back to one close to that. Any questions? All right, thank you.
What did they do on the court? To a F1?
They want to do.
In this action, point close to the dot, so it would be white ball and
Who's shooting?
whoever the blue, I said before, I don't know the actual number, I couldn't say.
The person on the hall.
Yes, the person who's back.
So for a minute, so player, first is foul, and has to shoot.
Yes.
That person is shooting. The player.
Someone gets hurt, point close to the foul. Yeah, it's point close to the foul, because that changes where the ball gets down. It's on this play. Right. Start line. Okay. I had. I said this.
Council Lynch?
So is this another element that we could have captured?
Yes, yes.
Alright, can we do it again? Can we like run through it again and do the right way?
Okay, so before we do that real quick, let's talk about this. Do you guys have any thoughts, observations that you would recommend this group here?
Well,
As
when
far as
you're pre-meeting, you need to say like, when we go to monitor, you need to get all the information, we need to get all the information we need. Always loud. Yeah.
Something that I saw, and it's just like body language, and I'm sure that you do this as a teacher too. But like, you can kind of tell you're nervous because you're like playing with your hands, doing this. And so like, the perception is like, oh, okay, he doesn't know what he's doing. Like, oh, he's got the monitor. This took 7.5 minutes, things, and I get that we're just going through it, but that's just something to think about. And I promise you I'm gonna do the same thing with you.
What else?
So I have a few thoughts, and just to start off, if I'm saying anything that's off, because I know that this kind of does things a little bit different, but from the very beginning, when you told Derek to go and communicate to the media, to tell them we're gonna go and review for a possible F1, instead of saying all of that, at times less is more. So in that situation, I would just go and tell the media, we have a common farmer, now we're gonna go and review the playoff rules, right? And same with the coaches, because if one coach here should say F1, that may open up a can and say, F1, what do you mean F1?
And then I have to deal with that.
Exactly.
Over told me that, whatever, I don't remember if it was a possible, or whatever your verbiage was, I mean, it stuck to me like, what do you,
Yeah.
I think it was working on book two upgrades, and
I was there, but it just lets me know.
Exactly, because in that situation, and then you have the media who most of the time doesn't even have a clue. And they may you just don't even want to do that. So just keep it short, get to the point, don't give more information than you need to.
Yeah.
Okay, because you don't want to have to then deal with that before you've even gone to the monitor. Okay, right? And so then when you guys get together, you looked at the monitor with your YouTube or whoever it was, Tyler first, or Derek, right? Yeah, so just, like, if you're the crew chief, you need to be the crew chief in that situation. Especially, and it's like it's great because we're all. So, yeah, this at the monitor, I like how you said, Derek, just make sure we don't say anything here. That's obviously something we would speak about in our briefing. When you go to the monitor, all you need to ask them is, do you have an opinion on the play? Derek, I have an opinion on the play. Okay, will you go get Tyler from your play? Tyler, do you have an opinion on the play? Yes. Okay, and it's short and it's direct, so then when you get together in your conference and you ask Tyler, again, less is more. He asks what you have, tell him what you have. It's either an F1, an intentional F2, whatever it may be, instead of saying, well, he got good on the, what do you have? I have an F1. Why? The why is important, right? But you have to, again, because it was a necessary conflict, or whatever it may be, but you just don't want to do too much in that situation. So there's just a little tidbits.
I mean, you guys, this situation is, you're the first group, I mean, these guys are going, thank you. To figure all this. I mean, the PMP process and what we're looking for. I mean, it's, we talked about on the men's side, you just say, man, identifying the women's side, we're going to review. So, I mean, what you said, I got a comment, I think we need to go look at that. Boom, okay, we're gonna go look at it. This is it. Go to your benches, get there. And then once we get together, I mean, this is the part that, the way that this PMP came up and all that was for me to help, for us to help, like, I knew I needed to get a system down. And so for me, it's knowing when we get there, we're gonna talk about what we have potential to talk about our players, talk about who our shooter are. I mean, try to get all those information before. We're not going to monitor just to confirm what we've already put in, so then we go there, we get that information so we don't have to go back. Because I always find myself, not, oh shoot, I gotta go back.
Yeah.
But if we slow ourselves down at the beginning, then it helps us at the end, because we've already, when we're over there, we're already thinking about all this. So that's why the PMU process. Whenever you guys got together, and the thing that stood out to me big time was this was excessive and severe. I mean, severe is a, when we talk about having triggers, right? As far as our verbiage, trigger, severe is in the flagrant 2 category. And so we gotta make sure that we are, unwarranted, unnecessary, excessive, yes, did that. But once someone says severe, okay, are we, what else do you see on that part?
I had an elbow to the face, and so like, that's definitely severe, right?
Okay, if it is, we didn't talk about that yet.
Gotcha.
If
No, we didn't.
If it is, when we go, yeah, I mean, as far as, that's just why we gotta communicate it all right there. We have.
Hey, there not the moment where, like, it doesn't matter your level of experience, like, if you feel you got hit in the head with everything in you, share it with your group, even though we've been working 25 years and I've worked multiple finals for you, it doesn't matter, because your opinion matters. Right, so you have to make sure that you're communicating that.
When it's something like that, you're at the monitor, if you see it, we need to look at it, and just make sure, make points, make sure we know, we don't want to communicate a whole bunch there and give a bunch of stuff, but we gotta make sure that they saw what I saw. I mean, or, have them help you through that part. Right? See this thing out, whatever. We can, out there, we're just not gonna, make judgments. Yeah, make judgments right there. And I say that, the first part of it, these people help us. And so your book, your shot clock, your monitor review, know their names, be personal, they're gonna make our lives, easy. And it's a tough job as well, but Wayne, hey, we're gonna look at this last play, just treat them, so that's part of it. Don't lose that part of it. The last part for me is make sure throughout all the process that as far as when you go back and most times we forget to tell the table and in the book there's stuff on. We got okay. You went and told you want to them, you told them, and then on the men's side we don't get the coaches together. It's Derek goes talk to them. We don't get the coaches together on those, but then make sure we're telling the table what we have, and we're telling the PA what we have, and we're giving them all that information. And make sure tell them, the PA, we don't want them saying until told coaches, but make sure they know what it is that can help us in communicating what we have.
Yeah, and I appreciate that's something that you own. So like whatever that may be. So hey, Tyler, go and tell the assistant coach, hey Derek, why don't you go and tell the table for me and I'll go tell the other coach. Right, so whatever that may be, just own the moment, because that's your moment, right? So just like he said, just don't forget the table, because we do tend to our time. So just go back to slowing it all down.
That was the piece that I was gonna add to the conversation with the movement taking. And then make sure that everyone's informed of exactly what we're doing, the steps that we're taking, so that we're all on the same page. We all are aware of what's happening. So no one is, and there's no risk of miscommunication. Then they go back to, so communicate to everybody fully. Okay. Yes.
So you both said that, so we should not mention to coaches the reason we're going to, that possibly.
On the men's side, on the women's side, when we go to the monitor, we have to do the coaches together. After, yes.
Yeah, she was saying
Yeah.
before.
No, before we're going to the monitor.
Oh, before?
The common foul, right? No, this is situation, we got a common foul.
Yeah, we're gonna tell the assistant or somebody to let the coach know, that's what I do, I don't know.
I mean, the coach should be right, for me, the coach should be there, I'll go, we go to him, coach, we have, common foul on the floor, we're gonna look at the context of that call, or look at, the severity of that call, or we're gonna go look at, possibly upgrading that.
So it's okay to say possibly upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's normally, I would, but I know that it's gonna be a response to the official position has said that specific one, I get that, but, we're just gonna go, if you go, or more specified to, hey, it's possibly upgrade, that's the reason we're going.
I think it's, especially you can't give it to the affiliate coach, that's where his mind's gonna be. So you let him know, maybe use that verbiage, coach, we're gonna look at possibly upgrading that, and he's gonna go. And then for the other coach is just gonna look at that contact, it might be too much.
Yeah.
When we look at, give him the heads up, but.
We put ourselves in a box. If you're gonna put that one, say we're gonna put attention, say we're gonna put a spotlight, we just place ourselves in a box. Because we limited our ability to maneuver our flexibility. So this is what we're doing. Yeah, we're going to review the possibility. We're going to look at that content. And then when we come out, we give them the result of what we see. All right? I think you guys did a good job.
Yeah, right,
If we get through this quick enough, to make sure you come back up. Now that you are the practice guys, right? Good job.
That's
I don't
not.
think I could,